Yo, yo. That was Vicky D. God damn it. God damn it. Fucking Vicky D. I'm still broken up about her mysterious disappearance. One of the greatest fucking goddamn musicians of our fucking lifetime and shit. If you don't know, now you know. Vicky fucking D. But enough about Vicky D. It's time to get to the point of this whole thing. Me. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. So I was walking outside of a 7-Eleven. Just bought some beers. I'm chilling, get some beers for this Saturday. I'm walking to my car. And some old decrepit lady, she crawls out from the depths of the neverworld behind the trash canister. She goes, "Hey, you. Yeah, you want a wife?" I'm like, who, me? "Yeah, you want a wife?" I'm like, "I don't know." She goes, "Well, do you or don't you?" I'm like, "Well, you gonna give me 24/7 all access or what?" She goes, 25/7. I'll put in the extra effort. I said, "Well, goddamn. You drive a hard bargain, girl. I'm about to think about this." She goes, "Boy, I'll turn you into a blueberry pancake." I was both disgusted and intrigued at the same time. I was like, fucking sounds delicious. I fucking love blueberry pancakes. I'm like, let me go home and think about it. I'll get back to you. I'm sitting in my room like, fucking blueberry pancakes. I mean, fuck. I don't know how she's gonna turn me into a blueberry pancake, but I'm fucking intrigued, man. I'm fucking intrigued as fuck. I'm gonna have to holler back at this bitch. It's real talk. I'm not sure if it was a threat or a promise, but I'll take it. You know what I like to do these days? It's what everyone likes to do. Some people say they're above it, and it might just be, but not me. What I like to do is look down on people. Yeah. Look down on people. That's where it's at. Everybody likes looking down on people. If they say they don't, they're liars. All of them. They all like looking down on people. We're human beings, goddamn, it's what we do. If I get an apartment, it's gonna be on the highest floor just so I can look down on people. Oh, you don't enjoy looking down on people? Everybody does. Let's take it back. Let's take it back to biblical time. God's up in heaven, right? God's marching around heaven. He's like, "God damn, this heaven is boring, man. They put me in heaven and it's boring up here, man. This heaven is boring. There's nothing going on up here." He's like, "I know. I'll create I'll create man in my image. I'll put him down there on earth and I'll look down on him from time to time." He creates man. Poof, there he is. Man created. And God's up in heaven looking down on him. He's like, "I like looking down on people." And there he is right there. Look what he's doing. But then he's like, "Well, if I created man in my image and I like to look down on people, maybe man would like to look down on someone too." And bam, woman was created. Now, most people, they don't even know where the word woman came from. The word woman was created when woman was created. No one even know what to call woman. But man, he figured it out. So what happened was God created woman, and woman went up to man, and she was like, whoa, man. Hey, whoa, man, why are you taller than me? Whoa, man. Why are you taller than me? The guy's like, listen up, whoa, man. All right. I don't know why I'm taller. This is just the way it is. I didn't create this shit. It's just the way it is. And ever since then, they called her women and shit. Whoa, man, dude. Whoa, man. Why are you taller than me? Listen here, whoa, man. All right. I didn't create this shit. This is the way it is. Ever since then, woman was created. You know, God's still up there. He's looking down on people. God's up there looking down on people. And he's like, well, maybe one man would like to look down on someone too. And then reproduction was created. The kids came into the game. Now the kids are running around and the one man's looking down on them. And then, you know, now the kids want to partake in looking down on people. But they can't look down on no one. They're the shortest fucking people. And what does every kid want? What does every kid want? I want to look down on people too. There's nobody smaller than you. What do you want? I want a dog. I want a dog so I can look down on him. Fine, we'll get you a damn dog. They want a dog, a bunny rabbit, a cat, anything smaller than them so they can look down on them. And then, you know, now God feels bad about the dog. The dog needs someone to look down on. And then bitch was born. Created the bitch, which was the last creation in the line of creation. Which is why bitch turned into a cuss word. Because if you're a little bitch, you're the last line. You're the last one to be looked down upon. God looks down on man. Man looks down on woman. Woman looks down on child. Child looks down on dog. And dog looks down on bitch. That's why bitch became a cuss word. This is the way it is. I didn't create this fucking shit. It's just the way it is. I'm at my balcony looking down on this couple. You know, I'm at my balcony looking down on this couple. The girl's like, how dare you look down on me? How dare you look down on me? The guy's like, if I didn't look down on you, I wouldn't even know you exist. I mean, shit, I'm up here, you're down there. What do you want? How dare you look down on me? It's not our fault that we're taller. If I didn't look down on you, you pretty much wouldn't exist. This is the way it goes, ladies. This is the way it goes. You look up to me. I look down on you. This is just the way it is. I didn't create this fucking game. You look up to me. I look down on you. It's just the way it is. I didn't create it this way. It's just the way I'm just dealing with it. You know, I'm just dealing with it. You know what I mean? Even a grave digger likes to look down on people. He likes to look down on people so much he made it his profession. How do you think grave diggers become grave diggers? They're like, yo, I like looking down on people so much, I became a fucking grave digger. Now all I do is look down on people. It's fantastic. Now think about this. Think about this. Think about marriage, right? You're thinking about marriage. The first guy that ever proposed marriage. He's like, I don't even know if this fucking girl likes me. How in the world am I gonna convince this chick to stay with me forever? I'm not even sure how much she fucking likes me. I need to come up with something fast. So he's like, well, what do I like to do? What do I like? Well, I like looking down on people. I know that. I know I like looking down on people. He's like, I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. I'm gonna buy a ring. I'm gonna get real low. I'm gonna buy a ring. I'm gonna get real low. She'll be so confused by looking down on me because she's used to looking up to me. I'll get real low. she'll be so confused. She'll agree to anything. So that's what he did. He bought a ring. He selected the perfect place, the perfect time. The sun's going down. And he got down on one knee. And she was like, this is nice. This is nice. She finally gets to look down on him. This is nice. This is nice. He goes, will you marry me? She's like, yeah, whatever. Whatever. He's like, yes. Yes. He stands back up. Yes. She goes, no fair. I thought you were going to stay down there forever. Too late. You already agreed. We're getting married. You're going to be with me forever. No fair. You tricked me. Hey, it's not my fault. You know what I mean? What could I say? Even a gravedigger proposes marriage in a similar way. A gravedigger does it a little differently, though. A gravedigger does the same exact thing, except when he gets down on one knee, he goes, oh, will you bury me? Well, will you bury me? Yes, I'll bury you. To a gravedigger, there is no higher level of respect than to be buried by somebody. Will you bury me? Yes, of course I'll bury you. Anyways, you know where most weddings happen? Las Vegas. Last time I went to Vegas, dude, it was a fucking classic disaster. I went to Vegas, I had a good time, and I ended up crashing my whip. Had to take my whip to a fucking, they impounded my shit. I go to the impound and get my whip to the fucking body shop, except for the body shop was in the fucking hood. I got like seven G's on me. Cash. My body shop is in the hood, dude. My phone is dead. I just dropped my car off. I'm like, fuck, dude. I can't get an Uber. I can't fucking do anything. Can't call a cab. I try to fucking wave my hands around. Cabs don't stop in the hood in Las Vegas. They're like, fuck this. They fuck this motherfucker. We are not picking this motherfucker up. I'm waving my hands at the taxi. Hey, taxi, fuck this motherfucker. We are not picking nobody up here. I'm walking around in the hood with like $7,000 on me. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get robbed for sure. Somebody gonna rob my ass in this bitch. You know you're in the hood in Las Vegas. I'm not talking about northern Las Vegas where the Golden Nugget is at. I mean, that's you end up there. It's not great. It's not a great situation. You end up by the Golden Nugget. I'm talking about off of the strip in the hood where there's tents lined up along the street, flickering lights going off inside the tents. You know what I mean? They're not lighting incense. You know what I'm saying? Flickering lights inside the tents. They're not lighting incense in there, dude. So I was like, fuck it, dude. If I'm going to walk all the way from the hood to Las Vegas, I need a beer for this fucking walk. So I see a 7-Eleven. I go inside the 7-Eleven. I get a beer. I'm waiting in line. All of a sudden, the guy that works at 7-Eleven's like, hey, you, no, don't take the relish every day. Oh, fuck, man, this guy fucking takes the relish every day. Every day, this fucking guy come here, he takes the relish. He's looking at me like I give a fuck. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, dude. Just fucking ring the beer up so I get the fuck out of here, dude. Every fucking day, this guy takes the relish. I don't fucking care, dude. Ring the beer up and get the fuck out of here. I pay for my beer. I open the door to 7-Eleven. I walk over a corpse. And I get the fuck out of there. Now I'm walking down the street. And it's an art form when you're a white dude with $7,000 on you walking down the street in the hood. Well, you see, you don't want to walk too fast. You want to walk fast enough to like, I need to get the fuck out of here. But you start walking too fast. The people in the hood are like, this motherfucker's trying to get away. He got something on him. Look how fast he's walking. I'd say he has 5-7 grand on him at least 5 or 7 grand. Look how fast he's walking. He's trying to get the fuck out of here. We ain't gonna let him leave now. We ain't gonna let him leave now. Can't walk too fast. Just fast enough to not fucking ring any alarm bells. I'm walking just fast enough to get the fuck out of there in a reasonable amount of time, but not too fast to ring any alarm bells. You know what I mean? Oh, this motherfucker must have 5 to 7 grand on him. Look how fast he's walking. So I'm walking at a reasonable pace. And I see some black chick on the corner, big old black chick, dude. I'm like, oh, hell nah, dude. I am not fucking with this bitch today. The big old black bitch with her fucking bandana backwards like Tupac and shit. She got a 40. I'm like, I am not fucking with this bitch. You know what I mean? So you see these like cholitas and fucking fake gangster ass chicks. This chick was a real gangster ass bitch. She was on the corner controlling the block. There was no other dude there. It was just her. The motherfuckers were scared to fuck with this bitch, and so was I. I was like, I am not fucking with this bitch. Hell nah. I'm like, I'm gonna walk by this bitch with my head down. I'm not even gonna look into her eyes, dude. This bitch gonna rob my ass. Big old black bitch, dude. So I briskly walk by her. Boop a doop boop doo 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 doo. Fucking walk by her ass. Hey, where are you going, white boy? I'm like, oh, I'm going back to the strip. Fucking, I gotta get out of here. She's like, hey, you got any money? I'm like, oh no, fucking, I spent all my money at the strip. And fucking, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Fucking, I got no money. I'm broke and shit. She goes, I don't like no white boys walking around here with no money. Hell, I don't even like my own brother. Hey, Tre'Davious, go get me some more relish, motherfucker. I'm like, oh, Jesus, I need to get the fuck out of here. Her brother's like, all right, fine. If I can go get you some more relish, fuck. He doesn't even argue with her. This bitch is scary, dude. You know what I think? I think everybody's got some shit on their phone, man. You want to learn something about somebody? You don't even need to talk to them. Like people are trying to figure out, going on dates, trying to figure out about each other. You don't need to figure out shit. You give me your phone, I'll give you my phone, and we'll just search each other's phones for the next 3 hours. We'll figure out enough. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure out enough about each other to know whether or not we like each other. You give me your phone, I'll give you my phone, and we'll just call it what it is. You're a bitch, I'm a psycho, let's just part ways. You know what I'm saying? You ever left your phone at your homies or your fucking girlfriend's house? You're like, oh no, this is fucking terrible. Terribly unbearable and unbearably fucking terrible. You get back to your girlfriend's crib, you're like, ah, fuck me. She probably went through all my shit. You didn't even cheat on her. You're not even talking to anyone else. You're just afraid of her looking through all your madness and shit. You're like, hey, I left my phone here. You got my phone? She's like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I'm like, what? This fucking Asian lesbian death dealers. What the fuck is this? Like, don't worry about that shit. That shit's dope. Give me my phone back. Fucking Asian lesbian death dealers are the truth. Two weeks later, she walked into the crib like, would you believe they killed Naomi? They killed Kiyomi. They killed Kiyomi for nothing. I'm like, that's what they do. Fucking Asian lesbian death dealers don't fuck around. They killed Kiyomi for nothing. I like Kiyomi. Yo, your birthday comes up, your boy's like, yo, I got tickets to the dopest shit ever. I'm like, what, the Super Bowl? He goes, better. What, WrestleMania? He goes, better. The fuck is better than Super Bowl? WrestleMania? He looks around real quick to make sure no one's looking left or right. He goes, Asian lesbian death dealers. I go, Asian lesbian? He goes, shh. We could get killed just for showing up. Shh. Asian lesbian death dealers? Shh. We could get killed just for showing up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody likes some weird shit at one point or another. You know what I mean? Fucking Asian lesbian death dealers, whatever. That shit dope as fuck to me. You ever seen an Asian lesbian death dealer cut off another Asian lesbian death dealer's head? It's pretty fucking dope. It's real talk. Real talk. So yeah, you know. I had another friend, he's telling me, he's like, did you know that 60% of people call heads when a coin is tossed? I'm like, yeah, apparently not fucking Josh Allen, that motherfucker. But anyways, he's like, yeah, 60%. I'm like, no shit, 60%. We're human beings. We've always been heads first. We've always been heads first. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? We're human beings. We've always been heads first. He goes, prove it. All right. Before you smash, what do you want? Well, head first. And how does she do that? Well, head first. Now, after that, you want to smash, and how do you do that? Well, head first. You smash for too long, you pull out too late, and now your boys are swimming up inside of her. How are they swimming? Well, heads first. They swim all the way up inside of her. They hit the egg. How do they hit the egg? Well, heads first. One of them gets inside the egg. The egg becomes a baby. 9 months later, the baby come out. How does that baby come out? Well, heads first. You see? We're human beings. We've always been heads first. Look at the Olympics. How does a sprinter finish a race? Heads first. How does a diver enter the water? Heads first. How does a gymnastic person do a backflip? Heads first. You see? We've always been heads first. What's the first song you ever learned? Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. First game you ever played? Heads up, 7-Up. Heads first. When someone doesn't know where you're going, what do they ask you? Where are you headed? Hey, where are you headed? They don't care. Your feet are the things that are moving your body. Your feet are the things that are moving this person away from you. But they don't ask, hey, where are you feeded? Where are you footed? Hey, where are you feeding? Where are you footing? Where are you feeding? They don't care what their feet are doing. They're like, hey, where are you headed, dude? They only care where your head is going. It's like their feet are the things that are moving their fucking head. But they don't care about that shit. Hey, where are you headed, dude? Where are you headed? They should say, where are you footed? Where are you feeding? Because that's what's really moving your ass. But they don't care about that shit. Where are you headed? All they care about is your fucking head. Fuck your feet. It's the truth. I mean, let's get serious. Let's get fucking serious. Let's look at the sport of soccer, as some people may call football. Now, football was created with one intention. We created a sport where you could only use your feet. Hence the word football. Nothing else. Just your fucking feet. If anyone asks any questions, they should already know. No, you can't use that. No, you can't use that. No, you can't. You can only use your feet. That's why we call it football, motherfucker. But after, you know what I mean, when it was first created, after a few fucking years, some people started fucking asking questions. They're like, hey, man, what about our fucking heads, man? What if you kick it from the corner and I run and I smack the ball against my face and I try to score a goal? What about our heads? No, motherfucker, we can't use our heads. That's why they call it football. Feet, foot, ball. No. Some other guy in the background's like, yeah, what about our fucking heads? Oh my God. Oh my God. Fine, we could try it out. We'll use our heads for a little bit. They're like, yeah, let's use our fucking heads. They couldn't even handle it. In a game called football, the body part furthest away from the foot, they couldn't handle it. What about our fucking heads? What are you talking about? This is called football, motherfucker. What about our fucking heads? Heads first. We're human beings. We've always been heads first. It's just the way it is. You know, some people, like, you ever brought a person to the beach that's never seen the beach before? You're like, motherfucker, how have you never been to the beach? It's like right here. I don't know. I never been to no beach before, dog. I never been here and shit. I'll take one further. My boy Ruckus, I was living in this place called Val Verde behind Magic Mountain. This motherfucker Ruckus, he been living in Val Verde his whole life. He never even seen a swimming pool, dude. Fuck the beach. This motherfucker never even seen a swimming pool. He's like 30 years old, dude. Never seen a swimming pool. So fucking, I met this dude rapping, you know what I mean? I was rapping with him, this dude Ruckus, cool dude. He's rapping, I'm rapping, he's a cool dude. So one day I'm like, hey, yo, dude, let's go to the Hilton, man. Fucking go to the Hilton in Burbank, meet some bitches. He's like, fuck it, dog, let's go. So I take Ruckus from fucking Val Verde all the way down to fucking Burbank. We go to the fucking Hilton. We go up some elevator, we walk across, we go down an elevator where the pool's at, get a towel, we walk into the fucking pool area, and he starts tripping and shit. He's like, hey, dog, hey, what the fuck is this, dog? What the fuck is this shit, dude? Hey, what the fuck? I thought you said we're chilling out, dog. What the fuck is this? I'm like, it's just a pool. Nah, dog. I thought you said we were chilling out, dog. What the fuck is this? I'm like, dude, it's a pool. He's like, man, fuck this shit, dude. You said we were chilling out, dude. What the fuck is this shit? I'm like, dude, it's just a pool. He thought I was trying to kill him and shit. What the fuck is this shit? You said we were chilling out, dog. He never seen such a large body of water in his life. He thought I was trying to fucking kill him. The fuck is this shit, dog? It's a pool. 20 minutes later, he's got like freaking 30 noodle floaties under his arm. He got like 15 noodle floaties under each arm. He's like trying to swim. I'm like, you all right, dude? He's like, yeah, dog. I think I'm getting the hang of it and shit. The motherfucker is floating around like a 2-year-old and shit. He got like 40 floaties on him. He's like, I think I got it and shit. It's real talk, dude. Motherfucker thought I was trying to kill him. The fuck is this shit, dog? They said we're chilling out. It's fucking madness, dude. I try to come up with ideas like, you know, original ideas or for movies or fucking thoughts, just anything original I try to think about, you know. I'm like, I know a movie that hasn't been done before. You know, they put cowboys in space, they put normal people in space, but they never tried to put gangsters in space. I was like, yeah, NASA gonna imagine that fucking movie, right? They're gonna try to put gangsters in space. NASA walks down to East LA and shit. They're like, hey, you, come over here. He's like, nah, you come over here. All right. They walk over there. They're like, hey, you ever thought about going to, what's your name? What's your name? Spooky. Hey, Spooky, you ever thought about going to space? Fuck no. My space is right here. Well, what if I were to tell you that we'll send you and 3 of your friends to outer space? What would you say to that? Are you gonna send us to outer space or what? That's what we're saying. Well, then fuck it, then let's do it. I thought you just said you didn't care, but fuck what I said. I said let's go. All right, Spooky, we'll be in touch. All right, here's my number, man. Hit me up. Some bitch walks up to him. You see these motherfuckers? These motherfuckers always try to do this to me, man. Hit me up talking about going to outer space and shit, man. They come up with the craziest shit. You motherfuckers want to send me to outer space. Of course they do. Well, I'm fucking spooky, motherfucker. Spooky gathers three of his homies. They're at the NASA training station. They're listening to him fucking go on and on. Some chick's like, after you take off, you're going to be pushing upwards of 4 Gs as you head through the atmosphere. Are you guys going to be okay with you're going to be going 4 Gs as you blast off? Spooky's like, am I okay with, we are 4 Gs, bitch. What the fuck you talking about? Am I okay with 4 Gs? Are you okay with 4 Gs? Because that's exactly what we are. Before they blast off, Spooky's like, hey, we need bigger speakers. What do you mean bigger speakers? The whole thing's surrounded in Bose surround sound. It's beautiful speakers. No, we need bigger speakers. These speakers ain't big enough, man. Can't even hear this shit in outer space, man. We want the aliens to hear us. All right, fine, Spooky. We'll get you some bigger speakers. That's what's up. Fucking speakers are small as shit. They blast off. They take off through the atmosphere. They're in space now. Gangsters in fucking space. Spooky's busted his own personal fucking playlist and shit. Like, he was once a thug out in outer space. Spooky. He's like, man, this fucking Space Jam is legit, homie. He was once a thug out in outer space. Spooky. This Space Jam's legit. NASA told them that they're going to call him as soon as they get to outer space. NASA starts calling the spaceship. Like, hey, I think that's NASA and shit. And fuck NASA. This is our trip now, man. We gotta say shit to those motherfuckers, man. We know what we're doing. We know what we're doing. Yeah, fuck NASA. This is our shit now. A couple of days pass, and they realize the world is getting smaller. They're like, hey, man, is it just me? Is the world getting smaller, man? But I got a family out there, man. The world's getting smaller. We need to tell them. He's like, yeah, the world does look smaller. Well, fuck, man. We gotta call NASA, tell them the world is shrinking. Get our fucking people out of there. They call NASA. They're like, NASA, it's me, Spooky. Spooky, where the fuck have you been? We've been calling you for 2 days. We just been cruising around space, man. Come on. Hey, NASA, we're just calling to tell you that, to tell our families that the world is getting smaller. There's not enough room. There's too many people. We need to get them out of there. Spooky, for Christ's sake, listen to me. The world isn't getting smaller, you idiot. You're drifting in outer space. You guys need to turn around and go back to the planet. Oh, shit. Hey, NASA says we're drifting into outer space. We should go towards the planet, not away from it. Oh, all right. Now listen, Spooky. When you enter the atmosphere, it's going to be shaky for a while, but you'll get through it and we'll come and pick you up once you land in the ocean. He's like, all right, so we need to go through the magic clear and then it's going to be shaky and then you pick us up in the ocean? Close enough. Close enough. Yeah, yeah. Go through the magic clear. You're gonna get to. You know what I mean. Land in the ocean. We'll come pick you up. All right. All right. Cool, man. They go through the atmosphere. They pick him up. Now him and his homies are chilling with some bitches when they get back. He's like, yeah, man. Then we realized that the world wasn't getting smaller. We were just drifting into space. So we had to turn around and then we went through the magic clear and they landed in the ocean. They pick us up. She's like, the magic clear? Don't you mean the atmosphere? Ah, the atmosphere, this dumb bitch. I'm a fucking astronaut. It's called the magic clear, you idiot. Atmosphere. This bitch. I'm a fucking astronaut. So I'm living in Santa Ana now. You know what I mean? Santa Ana is known as a tough neighborhood, man. Motherfucker, there's boxers from here, fighters and shit. I was walking down the street going up to 7-Eleven, dude. I saw some little kid, dude. He must have been like third grader or some shit. Some little kid. He was a big third grader though. You know the big third graders? He looked like a big fucking third grader. That's all I know. But he had boxing gloves on. And he's punching a stop sign, dude. Not the actual stop sign itself. I mean the pole. The stop sign. He's punching the pole of the stop sign with boxing gloves on, hitting it with devastating combinations. I'm like, oh shit. I take a knee and put my money in my sock real quick. I'm like, oh shit. I put my money in my sock real quick. This fucking kid is ruthless. He's looking at me and shit. I'm walking towards him. He's looking at me. He's still hitting the pole with devastating combinations. He's not even looking at the pole. He's looking at me, but he's still hitting the pole with devastating combinations. This kid is fucking ruthless. I walk by him all fucking swiftly. I get my beer. I go back to my crib. I pull my money out of my socks. I'm like, this fucking kid trying to fuck with me, dog. I fucked this kid up, dude. Trying to fuck with me and shit, dude. Fucking kid must have lost it. I come back to my crib with stories of glory. This fucking I'll fuck this kid up, dude. Straight up. Straight up, dude. This fucking kid tried to intimidate me. I will end this kid, dude. Earlier on in the street, I'm putting my money in my sock real quick. This kid is ruthless. Straight up, man. I went to a bar out here. I seen a motherfucker circle the room and ask every bitch in the room for her number and shit. Hey, let me get your number. Nah, let me get your number. Nah, let me get your. Hey, let me get your number. Nah, let me get your number. Nah. This motherfucker was one consistent motherfucker. I can't handle that much rejection, man. I ain't built for fucking 99 rejections. You know what I mean? F that shit. I got like 3 chances before I say fuck this place and these bitches. I'm going to the next spot. Motherfuckers be Chief Chase-a-ho out here. Ah, it's Chief. Hey, some girl's running down the street. Ah, it's Chief Chase-a-ho. He's chasing after. Where are you going? Where are you going? I wouldn't be chasing you if you stop running and shit. Where are you going? It's Chief Chase-a-ho. Why you keep running? Why you keep running? I just want your number. I wouldn't run if you wouldn't run. It's Chief Chase-a-ho. Why are you running? I can't do that shit. I get rejected twice. I'm out of that bitch. Fuck this place. Fuck those bitches. I'm done with this place. They're all dead to me, dude. Fuck this shit. Motherfuckers get rejected 99 times. They've chased the bitch home. Where are you going? Where are you going? Ah, it's Chief Chase-a-ho. Why are you running? If you stop running, I'll stop running. Somebody help me. Yo, I took a trip to Africa and shit, right? I rented one of them off-road vehicles. So I'm driving through Africa. I'm doing on my own safari and shit. I'm driving through, boom, my car fucking dies, dude. I'm like, God damn it. And now I'm in the sweltering heat trying to fix this fucking thing. And this black dude walk up to me and shit. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? My name's John, dude. How's it going? He goes, my name Comfa. Hippo eat my brother. I'm like, Hippo ate your brother? Would you get that, motherfucker? She no, Hippo big. I run the other way. Live to fight another day. I'm like, damn, Comfa, that's fucked up. You didn't try to save him or nothing? He's like, she no, Hippo big. I'm like, well, what are you gonna tell? What's your brother's name, man? What's your brother's name? He goes, Umbaktu. What are you gonna tell the people back at the village, man? That you could have saved Umbaktu, but you didn't fucking want to? What are you gonna do? You see, Hippo, you run like me. I don't know, man. Not with my brother dangling between his teeth. That ain't happening. He's like, what Comfa supposed to do? Put brother from Hippo mouth? Hippo weigh 5,000 pounds. You see Hippo, you run like me. Whatever, man. All I know is if I see one of these beasts, I'ma kick Comfa in his fucking knee and immediately run towards the biggest tree that I see, because I know he's faster than me, so fuck him. That dude let his sibling get eaten. He don't give a shit about me. I'ma kick Comfa in his fucking knee and immediately run towards the biggest tree that I see. Fuck that shit. So the next morning, we're going back to the village. And I'm like, oh, this should be interesting. They're not going to be happy about this shit. But I was starving, so I went with them. Some guy stands up like, Big old dude with like crazy feathers, and he got like tiger teeth around his necklace and shit. I'm like, I am not fucking with this tiger teeth motherfucker. He stands up a hovering 6'7", dude. I'm like, Jesus. He goes, Kamfa, where is Umbaktu? Kamfa hangs his head in shame. He goes, we play hippo game. I don't know how many times I had to tell you hippo don't play no game. Kamfa, what happened to my other son? We play hippo game. This time, hippo won. Yeah, you know, there's a little thing I like to call the order of things. Some people may know about it, some people may not. But if you don't know what it is, basically it goes, the order of things is female humans, dogs of any sex, cats of any sex, horses of any sex, armadillos of any sex, insects of any sex, and then male humans. Some old lady runs over some guy on a horse, right? So old lady looking at her phone, she runs over some guy on a horse. She calls her friend like, oh my God, I just ran over some guy on a horse. Well, is he all right? The horse is fine. That's the fucking order of things. You know, these dudes be walking around with cute little dogs. There's no reason for no male human to be walking around with some fluffy little fucking dog. But they know the fucking order of things. They're like, yo, I might not be able to get this bitch, but this fluffy little dog right here, unresistible to female nature. They know the fucking order of things. So even I got myself a little schnauzer. A schnauzer is a little fluffy bastard with like a mustache on him and shit. It's a fucking fluffy fucking bastard dog, dude. I couldn't resist. I was like, this fucking dog's it's the best. So I'm walking around my schnauzer at the dog park. I'm like, this dog gonna get me more pussy than I can imagine. I'm walking my dog at the dog park. Some bitch from across the dog park, she got a schnauzer. I got a schnauzer. She walking towards me, her dog walking towards mine. I'm like, yes. And then she gets up close, and then she goes down on one knee. She goes, what a cute doggy, what a cute doggy. Oh my goodness, what a cute doggy. My dog's licking her face, licking her face. I'm like, hey, I want to lick your face too. She looks at me like, you know the fucking order of things. Come on, man. She goes, what a cute doggy, what a cute doggy. What's your dog's name? I'm like, ooh, huh? It's, his name's Houdini. Oh, Houdini, oh, Houdini. What a cute doggy, what a cute doggy. My dog's licking her face, licking her face. Why'd you name him Houdini? Because I wish he'd fucking disappear. Oh, that's mean. That is mean. A mean owner, but you're such a cute doggy. I'm like, oh, Jesus. So then I started thinking, like, I mean, if my dog's licking her face, she likes getting her face licked. Maybe this is some shit that we haven't tapped into yet as male humans. Maybe these bitches want to get their faces licked. I'm going to test it out. I buy a chick a drink at the bar, and I make up some reason I have to leave. I'm like, I gotta go. She's like, all right, I guess I'll see you later. You know that thing you do, like you hug a chick, but like you kiss each other on the cheek? Well, I'm hugging her, but instead of kissing her on the cheek, I turn my head and I lick the whole side of her face. And then I walk away. She's rubbing her cheek like, ew, disgusting. She goes back to her friends. She said, she's rubbing her cheek. She goes back to her friend. This guy just bought me a drink and then he freaking licked my whole face. Her friends, ew, that's disgusting. I know, right? She turns her shoulder. She's looking for me. She turns her other shoulder. She's looking for me. I know, right? Super disgusting. Her friends, that's gross. She turns her shoulder. She's looking for me. She's looking for me. I know, really gross. She like that shit. Oh yeah. So people ask me like I've been asked the question if you could sit down with anybody, past, present, or future. It's a good question to ask someone to get to know them, right? If you could sit down with anybody, past, present, or future. All of a sudden, I forgot how to talk and shit. I think I remember though. Past, present, or future. Who would you pick? I answer it as I always do. Abraham Lincoln. It's always a respectable answer. But most people think it's I like him because he freed the slaves. I mean, I like him because he freed the slaves. But the main reason I like him is because he failed numerous times. He came from nothing and he failed a million times and he still became the United States 16th president. Abraham Lincoln, he tried selling apples. He went door to door to sell apples and people were like, "Is it just me or is that apple tree walking? Is it just me or is that a walking apple tree, man? I didn't know apple trees could walk. Fucking apple tree tried to walk up to me and shit." And selling apples didn't work. So he's like, I know. I mean, I like hats. I like hats. He tried making hats, but he could only make hats that fit his head, or else he wouldn't know what size to make. So he's made a bunch of hats. He's making hats. He's making hats. He couldn't sell none of them. They're like, fucking hat. This hat don't fit me, man. What is this damn thing? This hat don't fit me. That didn't work out. Then he tried. He's like, now I got all these fucking hats. What am I going to do with all these fucking hats? He's like, I know. I'll become a magician. You know what I mean? He tried to become a magician. He tried to perform magic acts for people. But he's like, I tried to pull some magic, but nobody care about my magic. All they want to see my disappearing act. They don't care about a magic hat. They just want to see my disappearing act. That's it. So then he was like, well, fuck it. Maybe I'll make lanterns. It's dark outside. Maybe I can make some lanterns. He's tried to make some lanterns, but his hands are too fucking big for these small pieces. They're going all over the place. He's like, forget these lanterns. I can't make these damn things. Forget this shit. Years pass. He becomes the 16th president. Frees the slaves. The slaves are sitting there like, hey, that's the reason why we're free is that man right there. Abraham with the hat, you see? His friend's like, what, that fucking apple tree? Man, I swear I must have been drunk, but I swear that apple tree tried to sell me a hat. But once he put that hat on me, I said, I can't see. Someone give me a lantern, please. And he went and busted a disappearing act on me. You know what I mean? I don't get women at some point. You know what I mean? I don't understand it. I go off and I do some ridiculous bullshit, and she comes at me with some, I thought I could trust you. I thought that I could trust you. I'm like, what in the world gave you the impression that you could fucking trust me? When in this relationship did I show any fucking glimpse of being trustable and shit? Where in the world did you get this idea? I thought I could trust you. Well, I thought I could trust you. I thought I could trust you too. I thought I could trust you to not trust me. Shit. You should know me better than that. Let's get serious. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. I thought I could trust you. Where in the world did you come up with this idea? I know I didn't leave that impression. You know what I mean? I thought I could trust you. Where did you come up with this idea? I don't know where you came up with this, but come on. I thought I could trust you. Jesus, criminy. I don't know where you females come up with this shit. From the magical fucking land of wherever world. But I don't know what the fuck's going on. But yeah, you know, I mean, I still know the order of things, so I'm not disappointed because I know the order of things. Just like nature and time and nature. It was undecided who got time and who got nature. The females jumped onto nature. They're like, we got nature. Nature is ours. We're like, we don't want to be time. Well, fucking you get time. We'll get nature. Everybody loves nature. They like waterfalls. They like the beach. They like the forest. Shit, everyone loves nature. Why can't we be nature? We're too late. We're nature. Fuck, we gotta be time. Mother Nature and Father Time were created. And later on, who gets hated on? You know what I mean? Later on, who gets hated on? Bitches be like, Mother Nature would never do this to us. It was that motherfucker time. That motherfucker time again, dude. Time and time again, time does this to us. Mother Nature would never do this to us. Like, hey, bitch, I didn't want to be time. I wanted to be nature. I was forced into this fucking job. It's that motherfucker time. Mother Nature would never do this to us. We wanted to be nature. You wouldn't let us. We got relegated to the time slot. Mother Nature would never do this to us. It was that motherfucker time. Time and time again, it's that motherfucker time. You don't care about nobody. I'm just doing my job, lady. I'm just doing my job. I didn't want the job, but I got it. When I was a kid, I dug a hole in my backyard. I don't know why I dug the hole, but I just came up with the idea. I was going to dig a fucking hole in my backyard. I swear, dude, I almost dug that shit to China. I dug a hole so deep, the fucking excavators would have been impressed. My mom comes home one day. She's like, my mom tells my sister, Terry, where's John at? My sister goes, he's in the hole. He's in the hole. My mom's like, what hole? She's like, the hole, you know, the hole in the backyard. My mom's like, I thought you were watching him. What do you mean the hole in the backyard? She's like, the hole. When's the last time you went in the backyard? You know, the hole. Oh my goodness. I leave him here for a few days and he's in a hole now. My sister's like, well, you watch him. He's fast. My mom's like, why don't you stop him from digging the fucking hole? You stop him. He's fast. I tried to stop him. He zigzagged across me. He jumped in the hole feet first like a board. His body got stiff like a board. He jumped in the hole feet first and just disappeared into the fucking hole. You try to stop him. He's fast. Oh my goodness. You can't even stop a kid from digging a hole. I can't leave you with nothing. You stop him. She goes outside. My mom goes outside to check on the hole, see if I'm down there. She looks down. She goes back inside. She's like, I went outside. I looked into the hole. He's not there. Where is he? He's not there. My sister goes, Mom, the hole is so deep. You can't see nothing but darkness down there. He's in there. You just can't see him. That's how deep the hole is. Oh my God. My sister's like, he's in there. But that hole is so deep, nothing but darkness down there. I'm down like fucking 3,000 meters beneath the Earth's surface, digging my hole. I hear an echoing, John, 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 get out, 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 out of the hole, hole, hole. I'm like, I'm coming. When I was a little kid, I must have been like a fifth grade. It must have been like the fifth grade. My mom tells me I have cousins. I'm like, I didn't even know I had cousins. Like, yeah, your cousins are coming over, Toby and Tyler. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Hell yeah. And then I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm chilling with my frog, the leaper. My first pet ever. It was a little frog named the leaper. I'm sitting there. I'm like working on something, drawing or writing something. And then my cousin Toby and Tyler come in, dude. My cousin Toby swirls around the house like a Tasmanian devil. Papers are flying everywhere, dude. Fucking circling around the house. Who are these fucking people, dude? Jesus Christ. And then he finally circles back to me and shit. He goes, hey man, is that a frog? I'm like, yeah, it's my pet, the leaper. Well, can I hold him? I'm like, I don't know, man. The way you entered this house is, nah, man, you can't hold him, dude. It's nah. He's like, come on. We're family. I should be able to hold him. I'm like, I don't know, man. This is my only pet, my first pet, only pet I've ever had. He's like, oh, I'm not gonna hurt him. I'm just gonna hold him for a little bit. I swear. I'm like, all right, man, we're family. You better be careful. All right? Oh, I'll be careful and shit. I'm working on something. He's my cousin I just met playing with my fucking frog. And all of a sudden he fucking tornadoes away like the Tasmanian devil and shit. Where the fuck did he go? I turn around and my frog dead, face down in the water, floating around like a dead guy. What the fuck? The motherfucker killed my frog. Hey mom, Toby killed my frog, the leaper. Who's the leaper? Never mind. God damn it, never mind. Ever since that day, my cousin fucking dead to me, dude. Nothing could repair this fucking shit. Nothing. Come into my house, kill my fucking pet, and scurry away like a Tasmanian devil. Fuck that motherfucker. Years pass and years pass. My mom's like, now I'm in like high school or something. My mom's like, yeah, well, your Aunt Cindy's getting married. We're all going down there to the wedding or whatever. You should come with us. I'm like, is Toby and Tyler going to be there? Well, yeah, I mean, that's their mom. She's getting married. I'm not going. Fuck those motherfuckers. She's like, come on, everybody's going. Everybody's going. I'm like, I don't care. I'm not going. Toby is dead to me. I don't want to see that fucking piece of shit. But he's family. Yeah, apparently that's what he told me when he killed my fucking frog, left him face down in the fucking muck, dude. Fuck that motherfucker. Everybody's going. You need to go. I was like, fine. I'm bringing a friend though. So I brought this chick, Jessica, with me, right? I told her the story. I was like, if you see this motherfucker Toby approaching me, you let me know. Because he killed my frog when I was like 6 years old. That motherfucker is dead to me. She's like, well, why don't you just let it go? I'm like, let it go. Psh. Listen here, Jessica. Some things in life are just worth holding on to. You know what I'm saying? So we get to the wedding. And we're chilling now. Me and Jessica are like somewhere off in the distance. And she goes, hey, he's coming. Your cousin Toby's coming. Ah, fuck. He goes, what's up, cuz? Hey, what's up, man? You like ignoring me or something, man? You ignoring me or something? Nah, I'm just standing over here for no reason. Of course I'm fucking ignoring you, dude. He's like, why? You know why. Are you still talking about the frog? Fuck yeah, I'm talking about the frog, dude. You scurry into my house, kill the only pet I've ever had. You're fucking dead to me. He's like, man, I was only 5 years old when that happened. Dude, I was only 5 years old when that happened. I'm like 5 years old. I don't give a shit. 5 years old. Shit, when I was 5 years old, I was doing things you can't imagine. When I was 5 years old, I dug a hole in my backyard so deep, I got kicked out of my backyard forever. I couldn't go to my backyard till I was 18 years old, dude. My mom thought it was gonna collapse on me and kill me. I was doing things at 5 years old you couldn't even imagine. Fucking 5 years old. I don't care. He's like, all right, man, all right. So how we gonna make this cool between us? Ain't no cool. Ain't no us. You're fucking dead to me. Come on. There must be something. Well, there's one thing. What is it? Name it. I'm like, well, you got any pets? He's like, well, I got my golden retriever, Layla. Well, Layla's gotta walk the plank. She gotta go. He goes, oh, no, fuck that, dude. Fuck that. That's a dog. That's a dog. All I did was kill your frog. Oh, dog, frog, dog. Who are you, master of the universe? A fucking dog's life more important than a frog's life? Hey, Layla gotta walk the plank or you're fucking dead to me, dude. He's like, nah, dude. Nah, I'm not gonna kill my dog. I'm like, I'll kill her. Whatever, dude. It don't matter to me. Layla walks the plank or you're dead to me. Nah, forget that. All right, then, later. So years pass. Now it's no, not years pass. Now we're going back. We're going back to when I was in elementary school, right? When I was in elementary school, there was this lunch lady, and she would arrange, the Jello cups, the plastic little Jello cups. She would arrange all the Jello cups in rainbow order. It looked like a giant every day, perfect rainbow order. All the Jellos, boom, 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 boom. Little platoons of Jello in rainbow order every fucking day. The organization eventually drove me nuts. I like this organization, this fucking organized Jello shit. By the time I reached fourth grade, it driven me to fucking insanity. I came up with the fucking idea to disrupt the whole fucking Jello situation. I'm gonna stack them up one by one. I'm gonna smash the shit out of these Jellos. So one day I showed up to school at lunchtime and I just started stacking them, dude. I stacked one Jello, two Jello, three, four Jello, five. I must have stacked like 15 Jellos up on top of each other. And I looked around. I didn't even care who saw me. I took my hat and I went, fucking Jello go flies everywhere, dude. The girl in front of me is like, ah. The girl behind me is like, no, my dress, you ruined my dress. I'm like, oh my god, look at the fucking Jello flying all around the cafeteria, dude. It was fucking beautiful. And naturally, the lunch lady didn't like this because she had taken her time to arrange all these goddamn Jellos. So she tells the principal. The principal calls me into his office and he says, John, we got to have a parent-teacher conference. I'm like, why a teacher? It was a lunch lady. Well, parent, lunch lady, whatever. You got to come in with your mom on Saturday. I'm like, Saturday? I had big plans on Saturday. You know what I mean? I had things to do, stuff I got to do on Saturday. Big plans. I had nothing to do. Big plans. He's like, we don't care. You're coming in with your mom. I already talked to her. Aw, man. So now I come in on a Saturday. It's me, my mom, the lunch lady, and Mr. Paranello. Mr. Paranello's like, all right, John, well, let's let you start it off. What happened? I'm like, I don't know what they're talking about. Mr. Paranello, I mean, I'm in the GATE program. I'm amongst the top 2% of people in this school. You think I got there by wandering around, smashing jellos in the cafeteria? Let's get serious. Let's get serious here, Mr. Parano. Come on, man. Of course I didn't smash the jellos. He's like, all right, well, he tells the lunch lady, Vicky, what's your side of the story? She goes, I saw him do it. He started stacking the jellos, and then he smashed them with everybody looking. They went flying everywhere. It looked like they were suspended in space. I'm like, I know, right? I mean, fucking somebody told me it looked like that. Now, my mom, she was not happy about what the lunch lady had accused me of. She was like, I don't know who you have working here, Mr. Paranello, but my son ain't no damn jello smasher. You think he got to the top of this school by roaming around, smashing jellos? I've had enough of this. We're out of here. Told you I wasn't no damn jello smasher. Shh. I'm just saying, shh. Years pass and years pass. And now I'm playing football in high school. Now there's this debate, who's the best Madden player on the football team? It's me and this dude Freddie. So one day I'm like, fuck it. Freddie, let's go to your house. Let's settle this shit, man. He's like, all right, we'll go after school. So me and Freddie, we go to his house after school to settle this Madden fucking situation. I walk into his house. He's like, hey, Mom, this is my friend John. John, it's my mom, Vicky. She goes, I'm like, hi. She goes, hey, I know you. I'm like, oh, yeah? She's like, yeah. You're that kid that smashed the fucking jellos and then lied about it when he came in with his mom. I'm like, what the fuck, Freddie? You didn't tell me your mom was a fucking lunch lady? Fuck. All right, fine. I smashed the jello. She's like, I know you did. I saw you do it. You know, you can't walk into somebody's house when you first meet them and just lie to their faces. It's like, I smashed the jello. I know you did. My bad. Of course, I beat him in that Madden game. So, you know what I mean? Sustained my top at number 1 in Madden. But anyways, besides the point. Years pass. And now we're graduating. Some fucking people are throwing a party above Glen Oaks. You know, everyone above Glen Oaks are the rich people throwing parties, throwing some graduation party above Glen Oaks in the hills. Of course, I wasn't invited, or my friends. But we decided to show up anyways. Fuck these people. We're showing up. I don't give a fuck. We show up to the party. We're partying, and then fucking like sometime around like 11 o'clock, all the lights shut off, dude. Darkness. All of a sudden, 3 chicks, who I guess it's their house or whatever, come out with like sparklers on top of trays. I'm like, oh shit, what's going on here? 3 chicks with sparklers on top of trays. They're all jello shots. I'm like, oh yes, jello shots. They come in and they put the freaking jello shots down on the freaking table. They got sparklers lighting up the freaking background. And one girl steps up and goes, I just wanted to wish everybody a happy graduation. And I know you're going to all go off and do great things. And thanks for coming. Enjoy your graduation. We got some jello shots for you. Everyone's like, yeah. I'm the first in line for these fucking jello shots. So the lights come back on, and I walk up to grab my jello shots, and the same chick who just made that speech, she goes, oh, no, John, no jello shots for you. I'm like, what are you talking about? I was the first one in line. She goes, no. You think I don't remember? Remember what? She goes, remember in the 4th grade, you smashed the jello, you ruined my brand new dress. I just got that dress. You ruined my brand new dress. I was like, oh, come on, man. I mean, I was only 5 years old when that happened.